This is the first time she's heard a beeper collar, so it'll take her a little bit to understand what's going on, but she's not freaking out or anything like that. Every dog is going to react to this noise a little bit differently, but I'm going to go ahead and put the collar on her. Hi, I'm Kat from Standing Stone Kennels, and we have Rogue today, who's being a little naughty. Kennel, stay. So we don't have an e-collar on her right now, so she's pushing the envelope a little bit with breaking off of her dog bed. I'm just gonna have to ask her to go back on there if she sneaks off again while I'm doing the introduction to our video. So today we are going to be beeper conditioning Rogue to a beeper collar. We're using DT Systems RAPT 1450 collar. Rogue, Kennel, stay. And with this collar, it has a beeper feature, which allows us to locate and find our dogs in the field, as well as know when they're on point in thicker cover. So with the beeper, she needs to be comfortable with hearing it and having it on before we go to the field for the first time. So that's what this video today is going to show you. We're going to show you how to properly beeper condition your puppy so that she'll be ready for her video tomorrow, weather permitting, to go out and point some birds in the field, because we just finished up her WOA training. We're going to be doing her collar conditioning to the beeper today, and then we'll be able to take her out, put it all together so that come hunting season, she'll be ready to go, because she's going to get to go with Ethan guiding a lot this fall, and we want her to have the opportunity to do that with the beeper collar. So with the beeper collar, this collar itself comes with a little rubber cap. And that you want to use while you're getting the dog beeper conditioned. Once the beeper conditioning is done, we'll actually take that rubber cap off so that we can hear it from a greater distance in the field. This beeper is audible up to about 400 yards, depending on cover and things like that. But the other thing that I want to mention is the beeper on this collar system is used for locating the dog and for letting us know where the dog's at while they're running around in the field and when they go on point. We're not using the beeper in a recall sense. We're using either continuous stimulation or vibrate to do any recalling. But we will turn the beeper on and we're going to gauge her reaction to that. I'm just going to hold it and let her get used to it. Then once we gauge her reaction, I'm going to actually put the collar on her. And then she's just going to get to lay here on her dog bed and behave. Once I've got a collar on her, I'll actually be able to say, don't step off the dog bed anymore. And she can chew on a bone and just relax and get used to that beeper. So I'm going to go ahead and start the beeper. There we go. So press the button once. The beeper should be on run mode, or was that just locate? That was just locate. So that's locate. I just tapped it once and it didn't start. Okay, there we go. Should have Ethan doing this video. So now it's on the run mode. So it's just going to beep every few seconds. You can see Rogue hears it. She's cocking her head a little bit. What is that noise? She's not, scared of it or anything like that, but she's definitely curious about what is that. Let her sniff it. And she's definitely trying to kind of figure out what's going on with the beep. This is the first time she's heard a beeper collar, so it'll take her a little bit to understand what's going on, but she's not freaking out or anything like that. Every dog is going to react to this noise a little bit differently, but I'm going to go ahead and put the collar on her. Okay. Again, you put it on just like you would any e-collar. You want it snug up behind the smallest part of their head. And then I'm just going to tuck that excess strap up out of the way because our antenna does run through the entire strap. Now that it's on her, it's a little bit different because it's right behind her ears there. She's still kind of trying to figure out what's going on. And this is part of the conditioning process. We want to get to the point with the beeper conditioning that she's not even paying attention to the sound anymore. And once she relaxes and that noise isn't affecting her one way or the other, we know that the conditioning process is finished. And then we can go back to the field, run her out on some birds, and then have that beeper go off while she's on point. So I'm going to give her dog bone, something to redirect her focus a little bit so that she can maybe think about having a nice yummy treat instead of that noise right behind her ears. So let her relax and lay down with it, chew on a bone. This is a good way for her to be thinking about something else other than just hearing that beep. She is still definitely aware of it, and this is going to take a while. It's not going to be a 3-second process, a 3-minute process, and like I said, every dog is different. So it might take, 10, 15 minutes. It might take an hour. It might take a couple of hours. If you want to do this conditioning process with your puppy or your dog at home, you could definitely put the collar on them, leave them in their crate, come home at lunch, and hopefully by the end of that time period that the conditioning process has happened. But she's just going to get to lay there and listen to that beep until it no longer creates a reaction. So make sure to like this video, share this video, and comment on it, as well as tomorrow, weather permitting. We've had a bunch of rain the last 2 days, so today's a rainy day and we're hoping for some nice weather tomorrow. But also tomorrow we'll be going out once the conditioning process is done and have her out showing you how that formal whoa training finished up in the field, as well as she'll get to wear the beeper collar in the field as another live video. So this is kind of a 2-part process, but we'll be giving away the DT Systems 1450 e-collar to one lucky person that likes, shares, and comments in the next 2 videos. So definitely let us know if you have any questions, and we're going to let Rogue continue to condition herself to that beeper. So thanks for watching.